Hey, welcome all you Forex trading aficionados. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. We're going to start our analysis off. Today is December 6th, 2024, 8:10 in the morning. Very late to the party today, but really just doing a lot of analysis, trying to figure out, are we in within like a change of trend direction? I don't believe the hype right as of yet, although sterling is starting to, get a decent footing. It's all going to depend on dollar yen, whether or not, the sterling yen cross can really start moving up again. We're at the upper limit of the weekly kind of range right now. I didn't really expect it to get back up to like 192, 50, but we came very close, 192.38. But we can only trade, what we see. So got to be careful with everything. Plus, there's a lot of geopolitical stuff happening. Syria, we're talking France. The government's collapsing in France. We got lots of stuff going on out there that is not fundamental in nature, but is political in nature, which upsets technical analysis, because fundamentals are always like the river running behind the scenes, and technical analysis you could place over that because we're looking at small, movements, so to speak. So starting off with dollar yen right now, what dollar yen needs to do really today to show that it's still continuing higher, trying to get up a little bit higher. We got resistance at 150.80. So I'm going to move this one up just a little bit by 10 pips or so, 150.80. All right. It's not, much different. Okay. Then we definitely got resistance up at 151.25. So today what it needs to do is, this level is still good. It needs to stay above 150, say 29. Actually, you know what? I'll even go down a little bit. Let's go 150. $150.20 is the warning. If it breaks 150.20, it's showing that it can. I'm going to move this blue line, because this blue line move it down here. Just get it out of the way. If it breaks 150.20, it's basically saying it can go back down to just this 149.80. I mean, it's 40 ticks. That's not a bad trade. If it does get any, it starts picking up where it's going down, we got a warning level at 149.45. And then what I'll do is I'll take this blue line. I'll go down to, this is hourly 4-hour chart. I'll go down to this low bar's close at 149.21. Now, if it breaks 149.21, something's going on. We're going back to 148.23. It opens at 148.23 level. So right now the pivot point to watch is 150.20. If it can hold above that, can get above the 80, we're going towards that 151.25, and then we got resistance at 152.05. So your point of interest today is 150.20. All right, so let's go over to sterling dollar. This one is the one that basically is moved up a little bit. It's hit resistance. It's got that main resistance at 128.02. And right now, let's just move. Let me see my volatility sheets here. Really, in order for it to continue showing strength, this 127, the figure level, is now important. Or 120, I'll go 126.95. That's the level that it needs to hold above today in order to say it's still in a bullish kind of upward movement. It is really starting to gain some strength. I'm watching the sterling yen as more of a clue to anything, and that's all I got for sterling. So really, it's got that 128.02. We could trade up to that, and we could bounce off of that, come back down. Maybe we come down to 127, say 40. That's still good, because really the main point is that 126.95. That's the really important point. Let's move over to good old euro dollar. This guy really is within still the same trading range, the big rectangle. It hasn't broken out. It's got to break above 106.18. Right now, in order for it to show strength, I'm gonna say that it needs to stay above 105.20. Right here. 105.22 is fine. That's the level of importance today. If it could hold above that, if you get a pullback towards that, wouldn't be. I mean, it's kind of a dead currency. It doesn't have any muzzle velocity whatsoever. So that's what I would be looking at right now. If it breaks that, it's basically showing it's going back down to 104.70. That's the lower end of the big rectangle that we've been in. If it breaks that, then it's 104, the figure. So again, there's not much happening with this currency. Don't have really much to say about it. All right, let's go over to sterling yen. This is the interesting one. I mean, got a lot of stuff going on over here. Had support at 109.90. If you watched the other day's video, that worked out twice, worked out pretty well. We got resistance at 192.51. Now we went to 192.37, came off of it, went down a little bit, didn't really do much. I would have to think that it needs to hold above, let's see, 190. I'm gonna stick with this. Let's get rid of this one. Let me do a quick calculation here. Yeah. I'm going to move this down a little bit. I'm going to go 190.85. Not that it's much different. Okay, 190.83. It needs to hold above 190.83 to show that it's now getting some muzzle velocity to get up. Now, if it breaks 192.56 straight away, I'd wait for a pullback, maybe back down to 192, the figure 192.05, and play against this 190, say 85 level. I'm going to actually move that up a little bit. It annoys me that it's not really where I want it. 190.85. Okay. Now, if it turns down and breaks 190.85, now it's saying it's going back down to 190.85. What am I, retarded? I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not supposed to use that word right now. 191.85. If it breaks 191.85, not 190, 191.85, that's the important point for today. It's basically showing it can go back down to, hang on. This is a 4-hour chart. That's why I'm used to work on 1-hour charts. So that's why I got my big figures all screwed up. 191, like 191.20. I put a line there. That's fine. 191.20. Now, if it breaks that, then we got the 190, say 90. This low bar's closed, which is right there. 191, the figure. That's fine. If it breaks that, then it's opening up 190.06. Now, it seems to be a little bit bid right now, but that's, that's neither here nor there. It's got to break above, let's say, 50 to show some strength. But I personally be looking for a pullback. I wouldn't buy that level. That's a resistance level. I'd hang out and see what happens. See if out of nowhere there's a bunch of sellers that come in and start hedging themselves. Let's go. Euro yen. Euro yen's another one. Okay. Euro yen basically broke above the point that we had yesterday. Let's move up. We got 150, 159, 70 is our next level of resistance. What's been the highs? We're like what, 159.44. 159.44. What's this here? This low bar's close. That's two. That's two. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm going to go to this inside bar here, this close. A little bit lower than that. Maybe I'll go. Yeah, I'll go 158. I'd be interested if it broke 158.80. I could even go a little bit. I can be a little bit more aggressive. Say 158.85. If it breaks 158.85, it's saying that it's turning back down towards the 158 right here. This low bar's close. 158.50, which is only 30 pips. Then if it breaks that, it extends down to, like, say 157.90, 158.14, 157, 157.90. So that's what I got for you guys today. It's Friday. I'm cutting it off kind of short. Please, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell. And remember, always, always, always enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.